Alright, a lap around Canada. So obviously you have this intro chicane, and on that chicane, you basically have to cheat it. To get any kind of decent time out of this intro chicane, you can't just go nice and easy in terms of through the middle of the track. You have to find the level of cheat. So you cheated on the inside and you cheated on the outside. So like right here and right here. You got to be tires on the orange and just pray that you didn't cheat too much that your lap gets discounted. It's the only way to get through this chicane. And then you carry enough speed, hit your DRS. This first one is one of the most straightforward corners that you're going to have. It's basically an 8th gear down to 3rd gear, or 4th gear, and you just kind of coast around the corner. You don't want to like brake as you're turning here. So you hit down, and then right here in 4th, you're just kind of coasting, and you just want to ride as far on that curb as you can, but you can invalidate there, so be careful. Then you kind of carry the speed through here. Like, I'm not really braking or on the gas. I'm just kind of carrying it and trying to get wide so I can make this. Because this is a long, like, 180-degree corner, as you can see. So you're going to run a little bit wide on a part of it. So you just kind of pick your spot, turn in at 3rd, and then when you're ready to actually put your foot down on the gas, shift up to 4th so you don't, like, wheel spin. Because if you go through this in 3rd and try to go fast, you will just spin. It's impossible because you're just turning for so long. So get up into 4th so you don't spin your wheels so much, and you can kind of hammer it a little bit better. And we got a really good exit. We're already like almost a 10th up. So we're just going to go through here, and this is my favorite corner on the entire track. Right here. You go from 7th to 6th. Ideally, you can go 6th to 5th. But you're basically going to hit the brakes, you know, right here at the 100, a little past the 100. Yeah, 50. And then you're going to hit the brakes right here, and then you're going to kind of coast. You're going to cheat on this corner a lot. So I'm like basically all the way close to the grass. But you can take it like an absolute maniac without invalidating. So I'm just one downshift to 5th and kind of coasting through this corner like a crazy person. Back on the gas as fast as you can, and you see we picked up like another 10th. Right here's another pretty straightforward one. Just like the first corner, you're going to go down into 4th and coast around. And kind of carry speed. Get as wide as you possibly can for this. Because this is basically another one of those corners, just like the one I showed you earlier, that you can just freaking spin on. The wider you get and the easier you take this back part of the corner, it's really going to pay dividends in the time. So right now we're 2/10 up. We're going to try to get as wide as we can and then get on that 4th gear like I showed you earlier. We're just going to stay in 4th, not 3rd, because you'll get the wheel spin. And unfortunately right here, we weren't able to get as wide as we wanted to. So I'm kind of accelerating, and I know I'm going to hit the wall here. So I kind of have to oversteer it a little bit, and I go wide, and I lost that extra 10th I had. And I'm going to lose it all the way through this DRS zone. So it wasn't the best corner. Then right here, this is a high-speed chicane. I just drop it from 8th to 5th. I get to 5th really like kind of quick, and then I just roll through the middle of this. And, you know, you just touch a little bit here on the inside curve. On the exit, I'm riding it, and I'm just trying to straighten out as fast as I can while getting on the power. Like, the accelerator, I'm already kind of just, like, feathering it in the middle. Like, right here, I'm already, like, halfway on, and then as soon as I feel like I won't spin, I'm just hammering it. And then this straight, you can either take this, this hairpin coming up in 7th or 8th. This time I choose to go up into 8th because I got a pretty good exit of the last chicane. So on 8, you basically have to use your engine braking to slow down here if you're going to try to stick to the racing line or brake at about 100. Because this is like the nastiest hairpin ever. It is a 180, and it's even like tighter than a 180. Like it's ridiculously hard. So you have to hit the apex, and to hit the apex you have to brake a little bit early and use the engine braking everything you can to get down to like 2nd or 3rd. So here we go from 8th, and I go down to 3rd, and I don't go down to 2nd because I'm pretty sure I'm nailing it. Like right here, like as you do this corner enough, you'll figure out if you're gonna hit the apex or not or run wide, because you run wide so damn much. But right here, I hit this. This is probably the best I've ever done this stupid hairpin. Right here. And that to end up like right here, and you still have to turn more, which is why this is so dangerous. It's not even like you're going straight here. You still have to go more. But I did that in third, but this is really, really easy because you're going so slow, 56 miles an hour. You're going so slow here, if you just punch it when you see this gray open space in third gear, you'll spin. So you can't do that. You have to like feather it, and right here, I get like, you can just hear that there's no wheel spin. I get a perfect exit here, and I go from that like, what are we, going into the hairpin, about 700ths, 800ths up. I hit this perfectly, and by the time I'm exiting, doubled the gap. So that was, I saved 800ths, almost a tenth in that corner alone. And then this exit right here is what you go for. Just zero wheel spin and just on the power pretty nicely. Keep it close here. Don't miss this DRS like I did. I missed it by about like a couple tenths of a second, and it cost me a little bit of time up here. And then we're just going to hit that last chicane again. We do it pretty well. We cheat both, and we actually gain a good amount of time. We get a tenth through that section because we cheated a lot, and we ended up almost 3/10 up. So that's a lap around Chicanada.